morning, class.
Good morning, Miss Davis.
All right, so we're going to do a lot of fun activities today, and which is going to also incorporate some music. So are you guys ready to have some fun?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. All right, class.
Yes.
To the carpet, to the carpet.
To the carpet, to the carpet.
Good job. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Terry. All right, so we're going to watch a quick little video on adding and subtracting. Make sure you pay attention, okay? Because today, this is what we're learning about.
Every kid should know that adding means to put together. Subtracting, that means
and you guys
to
are more than
take
welcome
away.
to sing along if you please.
Add means put together. Subtract means take away. Plus means put together. Minus means take away. We're going to say a story today about adding together. Once upon a time, there were 3 frogs.
Hold on your fingers if you know the answer.
How many frogs were there all together?
Good job, Becky. Good job, Sarah. Good job, Terry.
We can count all those frogs that came along. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me see their fingers.
Oh,
good job.
So 3 plus 2 equals 5. When I add, I put frogs together. Why don't we try a subtraction story this time? Once upon a time, there were 9 chickens. 1 chicken went away. Yeah, they put him in a box and they took him away. Well, how many chickens were left over on the farm?
Good job, guys.
Well, I know I started with 9 chickens. And I know if I subtract 1, that means I'm going to go 1 number before 9.
One number, right?
That's
9 minus 1.
Number 8. So 9 minus 1 equals 8. When I subtract, I take chickens away. Add means put together. Subtract means take away. Plus means put together. Minus means take away.
All right. Good job, guys. So, real quick, show of hands. Let's raise your hands before you speak. What does add mean? What does it mean to add? Sarah?
Put together.
Put together. Okay, so what are some hand gestures that we're going to do to remind us that add means put together? Let me give you an example. So if I were going to add something, I would bring it together. So you guys echo after me. Add means put together.
Add means put together.
Subtraction means take away.
Subtraction means take away.
All right, good job. So when we subtract something, we're taking it away, right? Add means put together and subtracting means take away. So adding, put together, subtraction, take away. All right. So one thing that we're going to do today, we're going to get a little creative with addition and subtraction. So we already know basically how to count to 20, right? So we're just going to do a quick little review utilizing our touch math. All right? Our touch math strategies. So we all know that 0 means nothing, right? 0 means nothing, non-existent, doesn't have any dots. But we go to 1, and we know that we have 1 dot. So that would be counted as 1. 2 has 2 dots. What would 3 have?
3 dots.
3 dots.
3 dots. Good job, Becky. All right. And 4, how many dots does 4 have, Sarah?
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's keep going. What about 5?
5 dots.
5 dots. Right. All right, 6.
6 dots.
6 dots. Right, exactly. Now, these dots are going to start getting a little weird, right? So 7, I know that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to draw an extra circle, 7, right? So remember, touch math, when you get to the higher numbers, you double count that, right? So let's just keep going. 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. Sorry, I'm writing upside down. A little bit more difficult than before. 9, right? And then 10. So let's count this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. Very good. All right. So today, that's just a refresher because we are going to do some very simple addition and subtraction. We really don't want to go over 10. So when we do this musical exercise that we're about to do, let's try to keep it as simple as possible. All right. So what we're going to do today, guys, is we are going to make some sounds with our body, okay? And what I want you to pay attention to is your stomp, clap, and snap. So everybody, let me hear a stomp. Let me hear a clap. Let me hear a snap. Awesome. Okay. So mainly the two sounds that we're going to pay attention to is the stomp and the clap. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a beat. All right. And I want you guys to identify the total number of sounds that you hear. Okay. Stomp, stomp, clap. So if I were to write an equation, let's hear it one more time. Stomp, stomp, clap. How many stomps did I have? Sarah?
2 stomps.
2 stomps, right? Okay, and how many claps did I have, Becky?
1.
1 clap, right? So if I added them together, remember, add means put together, so 2 stomps plus 1 clap equals how many total sounds? 3. Good job, Becky. Good job. All right, let me give you another one. And this time, instead of doing addition, I'm going to be subtracting, which remember means to take away, okay? So, remember, I had 3 total sounds to begin with, which was 2 stomps, 1 clap. Now I'm going to take away one of those stomps. How many total sounds did I have? Sarah?
2.
2, right? How would I write my equation? I know I have 2 sounds, but how would I write my equation for the subtraction? Anybody know?
3 total sounds.
3 total sounds. Good job, Becky. So we always start out with the total number of sounds. When you guys do your pair activity, this is really important to remember. All right, so start out. You've already got one part. 3 total sounds that I made. And how many sounds did I take away?
1.
1. Good job, Becky. So I took away 1 stomp, right? So if I were to look at this, 3 minus 1 equals?
2.
2. Good job, Sarah. 2 total sounds left over, right? All right. So in this next activity, what I want you all to do is I'm going to pair you together. Becky and Sarah, you're going to be a group. Becky, you're going to be partner A. Sarah, you're going to be partner B. And Terry, unfortunately, I don't have another partner, but I'll be happy to be your partner, so you can be a partner with me. All right, so everybody at your stations, you're going to already have some whiteboards and markers. And what I want you to do is keep your original equations. Yep. So partner A, Terry, come on up here and we'll do a quick little example. All right. So Terry, give me a beat that only consists of a stomp and a clap. And you can do however many numbers, just keep it below 5. All right. So Terry had 1 stomp. 1 stomp. And he had 1 clap, right? So I'm going to add those together because the first person A is going to be the addition and person B is going to be the subtraction, right? So to see my total number of sounds, I have 1 stomp plus 1 clap, which would be 1 plus 1 equals 2 total sounds. All right, now we're going to switch. And Terry, I'm going to have you hold the whiteboard. And I want you to count how many stomps and how many claps I have. And this is going to be, since you did 1 plus 1, we'll do an extra one. So for this one, I'll do another addition problem. So stomp, stomp, clap. How many stomps did I have and how many claps did I have? Your S is backwards. but that's okay. So, I had 2 stomps and 1 clap, right? So, 2 plus 1 is 3. All right, good job, Terry. Work on your writing skills a little bit, but we can do that later. So, I had 3 total sounds. Now, we're going to switch. Okay, now we're going to do subtraction. So, I know that my original problem ended me with 2 total sounds, right? So, for my subtraction, I'm just going to go ahead and write 2 total sounds right there, okay? So, and I'm going to minus however many sounds that, Terry, you take away. So last time you did a stop and a clap, take one of those sounds away. That's an addition. So you already did 1 stomp and 1 clap. We're going to keep our original beat. We're just going to take one of those sounds away. So it would really just be 1 clap, right? 1 clap. Okay, good job, Terry. So if I were to take away 1 clap, let's say, and that would leave me with 2 minus 1 equals
1.
1. Good job, Sarah. Good job. 2 total sounds left over.
1.
I'm sorry. 1 total sound left over. So now we're going to switch. My original problem said 2 plus 1 clap, or 2 stomps plus 1 clap equals 3 total sounds, right? So what if I took away one of those stomps? It would just be stomp clap, right? So how would I write my equation? Becky, you want to help him out?
Oh, no.
No? Okay. Sarah, you want to help him out? Sarah, you want
3 total sounds.
3 total sounds, right? Minus, and I took away 1 stomp.
1 stomp plus.
So if I took away 1 stomp, right? I had 2 to begin with. It would be minus 1 stomp, right? Okay. So 3 minus 1 is
2.
Yep, 2 total sounds left over. All right. So this is the subtraction is a little tricky, but I'm going to be walking around to help you guys. So stations are numbered. What I want you guys to do is I'm going to give you 1 minute, and I'll give you a 30-second warning when to switch. And person A, Becky, person B, Sarah, you guys are going to do the same concept. We are going
Addition, subtraction.
Yep.
Okay.
Becky, you're going to be addition. Sarah, you're going to be subtraction.
Okay.
All right, and go.
Okay.
Thank you, Terry.
To our station.
To your stations, to your stations.
To your
Thank you,
stations.
We need
Sarah.
a whiteboard. Okay.
Okay. So you are adding.
Okay. Okay. So I have an original beat first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good job, guys.
Right?
Okay. Now I'm gonna add to it.
No.
Now-
Right now I get to subtract.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now it's your turn.
Okay.
So you did. I'm going to do.
Remember, start with your total sounds. Minus 1 clap. Good job. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Person A is now subtracting. Person B is now adding.
We don't have time for the. Now cut that second.
Oh.
Don't you think?
Well, I mean, I have a lot more time than I did before.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm adding.
Okay.
Just do 1. Good job, Becky and Sarah. 30 seconds. Perfect. All right. Class.
Yes,
Yes.
Bodies and chairs, bodies and chairs, bodies and chairs.
Okay.
All right. So we did something a little complicated today, but it was also very creative. So what we learned is that there's a lot of different ways that you can add and subtract, right? So can anybody tell me, what does it mean to add?
Put together.
Okay, so we're putting things together, right? So when we add, we put things together. And when we subtract, what do?
Take away.
We take away. Good job, Sarah. Very good job. So add means put together. Subtract means take away. Absolutely. So, worksheet. All right, so what we're going to do is pass out some worksheets. I want you guys to practice a little bit of addition and subtraction using regular numbers by yourself and see how much you guys absorbed. All right, and I'll give you just a couple minutes. All right, great job, guys.
Woo!
I'm so glad. Thanks so much. All right, so let's do a little bit more review. I have a couple questions for you. So we know that when we're adding, that we're putting together, and when we're subtracting, we're taking away. How can knowing how to add and subtract help us count? It's a higher order thinking question. So make sure you guys think really long and hard about this. Do I have any takers? Sarah?
I could add fast or count faster if I add.
Correct. That's a great way to think about it. Any other responses out there? It can help me with money, right? So or how many toys I have, right? So if I wanted to add 2 toys to my collection and I already had 2, then I know I have 4 more toys if I get that toy, right? All right. And how does applying addition and subtraction help keep rhythm? Think about our exercise today. So we did stomp, stomp, clap. How many total sounds did I have, right? Right. So if I were to combine it and do stomp, stomp, clap, stomp, stomp, clap, stomp, stomp, clap, think about how you can add rhythm to your math, right? So it helps you keep the beat. All right, so compare how addition and rhythm go together. This is my Bloom taxonomy, so I have to add these. How are they similar? How is addition and rhythm similar? We kind of just answered it.
Both count.
They both count. And what does counting do when you're thinking about rhythm?
Keeps a beat.
Keeps a beat. Good job. All right. And how does subtraction, how can it change a rhythm? Explain how a subtraction can change a rhythm or a beat.
It takes one out.
It takes it out, right? So, and just remember, addition means to put together, subtraction means take away. So we can use rhythm to help us keep beats, all right, count beats. And when you get a little bit older, you'll be able to play in band or stuff like that, and it'll start to make a little bit more sense. All right. Now, does anybody have any questions about addition and subtraction or something that you would want to review yourself or that you didn't feel comfortable with? No? Well, great job today, guys. Thanks so much for coming. It was great.